Well, welcome back to another video, guys. Hope you're all keeping well. If you do enjoy the videos, do take time to give them a thumbs up and hit the bell icon if you're not subscribed. So what are we doing today? Well, didn't get out as early as I'd like. It's around about 12 o'clock. I'm going to be doing some roving about on the link leisure on the Darent Valley 8-foot specialist rod, 1 ounce quiver tip. I've got a plethora of baits with me. I've got bread, lobworms, red and white maggots, got cheese paste, got a little bit of luncheon meat, got some liquidised bread too. So covering all my bases if need be, but I'm starting off on big baits. Nice juicy lobworm tip with a red maggot. I'll change the swims. Just baited a nice area where there's a bit of a structural cover from the sunlight. Looks rather nice. Quite bright though at the moment. Literally going to just fish in each swim for around about 10 to 15 minutes and then mosey on. Get a lot of people ask me why do I use such small reels, and is because I like to travel as light as possible, but also like to balance my reels on my rods. And if you use a lot of smaller rods, a nice compact reel really does balance really well. But that said, even on my longer rods like my Shimano Purist River Feeder rod, which is 11 foot, even then I use a 500 size reel if I can. I just like the fact that it feels like you're not carrying much, and when you're playing a fish, it feels just like the rod is connected to an extension of your arm without the added weight of a overly cumbersome reel. And whilst I do use 1000 and 2000 size reels, etc., I do love a 500 size. Of course, the only downside with that is because you're using a small spool, you will find you get a little bit more coiling with your line, which you can probably see on this video. You can't really odds that. The smaller the spool, the more memory you'll get in the line. But to be honest, it's not bad. As soon as you tighten up anyway, that does disappear when you tighten down to your bait. And what I tend to do, so like first 2 meters of my line, before I start fishing, or once I've rigged up, I'll just rub it across my knee, each section, just to warm it up, make it nice and limp. That takes any of the memory out and any of the crinkle. It's a bit of an old school way of doing it, you know. Put your line across your leg, hold it tight, and just rub it left, right, seesaw action, till it warms up and it becomes nice and crinkle free. But yeah, despite that, I wouldn't stop using 500 size reels if I can. I like the size, they're nice and dinky. They can be used in a variety of situations. And if you're like me, you're fishing small waterways, generally you don't need more than 60 yards or 70 yards of line on your spool. It's a corking day, corking. Absolutely brilliant. More so if you're a walker, you're out for the day. But hey, it's a nice day to be outside anyway. Plenty of walkers. Not seeing any anglers yet, at all. Sounding antisocial again, but I'm not moaning about not seeing too many other anglers. It's nice to have, to know that you're fishing swims that haven't been necessarily pressured or fished that day or this day. And to know that you've got a choice of swims that you can fish. And I know before anyone says it, I've got a seat on my back and I've not used it yet. I do use it, guys, trust me. To be honest, I'd be lost without it. I had a few people ask how I connect it to the back of the rucksack. That's very simple. Got a couple of bits of material, doubled it over, stitched it to make loops, put a couple of clips on carabiner clips, and then I just clip it onto the seat. The seat's got the material on it and the carabiners, then the carabiners clip from the seat onto my handle on my rucksack. The seat is one of the Shakespeare foldable ones, very strong as well. Nice to be able to get your feet up when you're fishing a bit, Can get a little bit achy on the knees these days, I can. But old habits die hard. I'm actually, not using it at the moment, am I? But it's there if I want to. And believe me, guys, at the moment I actually do want to use the seat. Yeah, I think we move swims. Okay. Right. Rawhide, yeah. It's just... Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
country music.
Mm-hmm.
Read a couple of hours on each people.
Yeah.
For half an hour.
It's made me smile, you singing Rawhide, because my dad always used to sing that. He always sings that, yeah.
Oh, it's one of these songs that people, you know, a certain age will remember.
That's it, yeah, yeah. Well, that's where Clint Eastwood really first started, wasn't it? Rawhide. Yeah.
He got to the stage in his life where he decided he'd do what he wanted to do.
That's it, yeah.
And anybody liked it or he didn't like it, he thought, right, I'll do what I want to do.
That's it, yeah, exactly.
Oh, another nice one is the one playing Misty for me.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the one with the fan that wants to kill him. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, some of these they still have on what's the Talking Pictures.
That's it, I watched well, actually the whole family watches that Talking Pictures channel, yeah.
There's some very good stuff on there.
Yeah.
You know, the old Scotland Yard stories.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When I was down on the South Coast, I had a neighbour, his name was Arthur Crabtree. He did quite a lot of the old films that were on there. You know, they used to have Dean Kenton, they would have Margaret Lockwood, James Mason, Stuart Granger.
Yeah.
All those were on there.
Yeah.
And he is, I got a book and wrote about him, and unfortunately got this in Canal, but he directed the first ever fight film in this country.
Oh, okay.
It's in Waterloo, I was going to say Waterloo Road and Waterloo Bridge.
Huh?
And it is John Mills and Stuart Granger
Yeah.
doing the old fisticuffs.
Yeah.
And he did the all arranging of that.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I've got Rex's book going in there as well.
Oh.
No, I don't like those old films, you know, gangster pictures.
Yeah.
The chocolate box.
I tell you what, my father, because my father's originally from London, and he used to work as a page boy in the Mayfair.
Yeah.
And he, of course, working as a page boy in the big hotels, he used to meet a few of he's met John Mills. He's met, is it John Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Ireland, and Eartha Kitt, and Dionne Warwick.
There you go. I can't, there's no things I can do with all sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, living myself, you don't want loads of grapes, you don't want to dinner service, and all that sort of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I find that all the things that the parents have, and often they just bought stuff, never used it. You find quite a lot of stuff will be up in this quite the loft. What got put in the loft? Never used it. God, everyone's looking for the antique roadshow. Oh, I'm heritage on so and so. Have you heard of it? No. Got one there?
Yeah. Nice. It's a nice chub.
Oh.
A nice chub.
Oh, there we are.
That's
Good day, hasn't it?
That certainly has. That is a nice chevin. Oh, that's a cracker. That's a nice chub, mate. Cracking chub. Cracking. Take a look at that, guys. £6 9 ounce. That's a River Kennet. Venue best for me for chevin. Broad blunt headed. What a scrap. What a fish. To say 6.9. Taking on lobworm on the link measure. What a chunk of a lovely chevin. As I say, it's my largest from the River Kennet. On lobworm. Beautiful bite. Hell of a scrap. Really nice clear gravel in front of me. And nice snags on the other bank. Pull myself back. What a stonker. Been having a good chat with a nice chap next to me. And he's brought me good luck. Nice old guy. Yeah. What a fish. Let's get it slipped back. Yeah, it is. It is indeed.
Decent size, isn't it?
Yeah, £6 9. Yep. Yep. Nice.
Lovely chub.
Nice chevin. Beautiful fish, man.
Oh, it's a lovely fish, isn't it?
Absolutely. Lovely scrap as well. Really good fight. Healthy.
Yeah.
Look at that for a leviathan. Beautiful crystal clear gravels and a beautiful healthy chub. Well, flitted about a bit, started on the river, went onto the canalised area, fished a couple of swims there on that swing bridge and that other straight section. Then went back onto the river, had that lovely 6'9" chub. Just moving up into a turning bay and lock area here. There's a little bit of a runoff as well. Might stick it out in this swim into evening time. Play it by ear and see, shall we? Well, it's a lovely evening, not much doing now. Lovely area. Nice looking bit of features to my side here. Nice bay, nice old weed beds and brambles. But yeah, very quiet at the moment, very quiet. Well guys, another fishing trip's coming to an end. It's been very enjoyable. You know, those shorter trips really can be wonderful, and give that little bit extra 10% if you can. And sometimes when conditions don't favour you, you can pick up a bonus. And that really was the case today. I flitted about from river onto canal, then back onto river, and that lovely 6'9" chub. Wow, absolutely corking. And that's my largest from that particular river. And then I decided to head back onto the canal. So I fancied seeing if I could pick up the odd bream, maybe a perch. But tried a few swims, but to no avail. Seen a few fish topping, definitely a few roach topping. But obviously I'm setting my stall out for a larger fish, so it's been good. Can't knock it. It's nice to come out and fish an area that you've never fished, you know. It's not always the wisest thing to do at the back end of the season, because, you know, you haven't got any groundwork under your belt. But on the plus side, you can sometimes fall on your feet a bit. And if you apply yourself, as I say, conditions have been pleasant but not ideal, you know, to a what I'd call decent fishing conditions. And you've got high pressure, wall-to-wall sunshine, and water clarity's way too good. But despite that, it was an alright trip, beyond alright. You know, I'm playing it down a bit, I think. It's really wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to give it 5 minutes more, then I think I'm going to pack up and head off home. See you guys on another video, and I hope you're all enjoying your fishing. And wherever you're having a fish, wherever you're wetting the line, I hope you're staying safe. I hope your family, your loved ones, your other angling mates, you're keeping in touch with them, because not all of us have good fishing in our locality or have easy access fishing where we can reach from, you know, where we live to fish local still. So keep in touch with your mates and see how they're doing. You know, don't just sing when you're winning. You know, always check up on your angling friends. You know, it's important. Anyway, enough of my jibber jabber. I'll catch you on another video. Take care. Goodbye.